We're going to get to a return to the spotlight now for Camille Cosby, speaking out in her first major interview in 6 years, hours after the Pennsylvania Supreme Court agreed to hear part of her husband Bill Cosby's appeal. Linsey Davis spoke with her. Good morning, Linsey.
Good morning, George. Camille Cosby says she is very pleased with the court's decision. And in addition to speaking out as a fierce defender of her husband of more than 55 years, she also spoke out as a longtime activist, somebody who started fighting for equality, marching back 60 years ago. And she says the same racism that killed George Floyd and Ahmaud Arbery in 2020 also fueled the murder of her own son, Ennis, 23 years ago. Camille Cosby breaking her silence in her first major media interview in 6 years, responding to Tuesday's announcement from the Pennsylvania Supreme Court, the court agreeing to hear two arguments in her husband Bill Cosby's appeal to overturn his 2018 sexual assault conviction.
Finally, there is a court, the state's highest court, that has said, wait a minute, there are some problems here.
And how is your husband doing? How often do you all communicate? And have you gone to visit him?
We communicate every single day. My husband is doing very well. He is exercising. He is eating properly. I'm happy about that. And in terms of visiting him, no. I do not want to see my husband in that kind of an environment, and he doesn't want me to see him in that kind of an environment.
As for the overall environment in the country right now, the so-called racial reckoning, Mrs. Cosby was just a teen in 1960 when she participated in her first march, railing against inequality as an active participant in the civil rights movement. She says she believes racism is also at the root of her husband's incarceration and claims the women who testified at Cosby's criminal trial presented no proof despite his conviction. In raising your voice to speak out on behalf of Black Lives Matter, are you concerned at all about the blowback from the Me Too movement and those who have been critical of you?
Yeah, well, first of all, I don't care what they feel. The Me Too movement and movements like them have intentional ignorance pertaining to the history of particular white women who have, from the very beginning, accused black males of sexual assault without any proof whatsoever. No proof anywhere on the face of the earth.
And Tuesday's ruling means that Cosby can appeal based on two factors. One, the judge's decision to allow the 5 other accusers to testify in this particular case, and also the use of Cosby's deposition following an agreement that had been made with a prior district attorney who said essentially that he would grant Cosby immunity, that he would never be charged in that county. Cecilia.
David's on the story from the very beginning for us. Okay, thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.